Okay, hey everyone, CozyAzeroth here, back from getting my butt kicked in chess by my nephew. So I figured I'd get a little WoW Classic hardcore time in while I have a little time to kill before dinner. So let's dive in without further ado. Oh, I forgot to run back to town. That's okay, I got plenty of rested experience points. I'm only going to play for a little while here. Hello to whoever's tuning in. How you doing? Thanks for watching. Just had a little time to kill do some slow grinding in Classic Hardcore. I'm playing extremely conservatively on this character. It's a hardcore character, so I don't want it to die. So I'm just grinding my way up, and I have ambitions to grind this character all the way to level 60. No riskiness. Someone beat you to it over here. Let's get this gore test. Gotta be careful though, that wolf will respawn if we're not careful, or coyote, whatever he is. Oops. Nice mellow Saturday. We're going to make some dinner in a while. We're doing this awesome little Greek-style sheet pan, like lemon and olive oil, chicken and potatoes, like chicken thighs, so the skin gets all crispy, yummy stuff. So we're doing that for dinner, and then probably get a little time in regular modern WoW after dinner. And tomorrow I'm working on our retro game. My friend Dylan and I are going to work on Frieza's Fury, our retro 8-bit style Dragon Ball Z themed fighting game, which is coming along very nicely. We're running out of room in Pico 8 though. Pico 8 has a limit on the number of tokens in your code you can have, and we are creeping up on the limit, so that's causing me a little bit of concern. So I might have to either be choosy or find ways to condense our code a little bit. You can check that out on my YouTube channel if you're curious. I've got a few recent videos of us working on the game, and we'll be live streaming our coding session tomorrow. Not sure what time. We can confirm the time. We'll have to pick a time tomorrow. But I'm very, very proud of our work on the game. And we're working on planning our next game. I already got ideas, so stay tuned. Always think a few moves ahead, which I failed to do while I was getting my butt kicked in chess by my nephew a few minutes ago. He really kicked my butt. I'm not a great chess player. I'm not terrible, but I'm not that good. He's actually pretty good. And it's our friend Morena's birthday. Her Twitch handle is Ava Games TV, so if you catch her on, wish her a happy birthday. Let's give this guy a little buff. Where'd he go? There we go. Here, have a buff. Little by little, we're working our way up to level 16 here, and in the not too distant future, I'm going to move a little deeper into Westfall. Get this Gore-Tesk. Go over here and get this Flesh Ripper. Can't get the level 9. I mean, we can. We just don't get any experience points for the level 9s. They're too low, but level 10s we can still get experience points for. So that's what we're doing. Nice and safe. Hope I have some time to do some retro streaming tomorrow in addition to our game programming. flesh ripper. If we can avoid pulling anything else here. Keep an eye on that coyote over there. Wow, Classic is so peaceful. I'm going to turn the music off and all I have are the little environmental nature sounds. Got more ochre than I know what to do with. Oh, congratulations to Frost Nova for reaching level 60. Good job. Nicely done. Hard to do in Classic Hardcore. But we're gonna get there. We're up to level 15, soon to be 16. I just want to see if my video of my nephew kick my butt at chess is done uploading to YouTube. Not yet. Yeah. Uploading and processing goes a little slower on the weekends. Guess everyone's doing it at the same time. Bags. My bags are creeping up on being full. I'm still fascinated by the notion of virtual spaces in general. I mean, on the one hand, this is the same Azeroth. It's the same Azeroth as in other realms. It's the same Azeroth as in modern WoW, and yet it's also a recreation of vanilla WoW. So there's some differences, but don't think of it as the same world. I mean, in the world, you literally kind of think of it as being in the world in some Heideggerian sense, and some quasi, cyberpunk metaphysical sense. It's fascinating. Plugged in. Tune in, turn on, drop out. That's how the saying goes, right? Timothy Leary and whatnot. Over here and get this flesh ripper again. Just gotta be a little careful. Making the Westfall rounds here. Probably pull that gore test without any trouble. Just to make sure this wolf doesn't respawn, or coyote, whatever he is, coyote. I feel the same way about all kinds of virtual spaces. Like when I'm messing around with an emulator of my old Texas Instruments TI-99 4A computer, even when I'm on the emulator, I feel like I'm in the same space, even though it's a different system, it's an emulator. It's like the experience or the world is what you might call multiply realizable. Like the world of Azeroth is multiply realizable in vanilla WoW and now classic WoW, and the experience of being in the TI-99 system is multiply realizable on the original hardware, and now I'm like an emulator, like the classic 99 emulator, whatever. More than one way to skin a cat, as they say, right? Let's go get this flesh ripper up here. Tends to hang out by himself over here. Even like climbing a hill is risky. Too much damage, you die just because of a little fall. Risky, risky. We're not doing risky. We are doing low-key, slow grinding. don't know what to do with all these little mechanical parts, like the thing we just picked up, the copper modulator. Does that turn that in for reputation somewhere? I'm not sure. Alright, so there's another coyote that hangs out way back there. Let's go get that one. We're doing that. Where's my Hearthstone set? Gold chair, okay. Let's see how my armor durability is doing here. Yeah. Let's go back to Goldshire real quick, and we can at least repair our stuff, sell some things, and then we'll come back and keep leveling if we have time. Do a little cooking while we're here as well. Okay, let's sell some things. Shoot, actually, what the Cortesks now. I might be able to. There we go. Might be able to cook with that. I'm not sure yet. Okay, let's see how much cooking we can do. Coyote steak. Create them all. Important. Can't have too much food in WoW Classic.
What can I do for you? Need help? Be careful. Good day to you. Safe travel.
We'll run over to Stormwind as well and throw a couple things in the auction house.
I supply only the finest goods. Go with honor. Greetings. Need something? See you later.
To Stormwind we go. Let's go to cellar. Things, you know, we have a couple green items we don't need. We can throw those on the auction house. Alright, congratulations to Nature Only, who has reached level 60 on this realm. Oh, that everyone, not everyone, a lot of people say thank you inside Classic when you give them a buff. Who wouldn't say thank you to that? Yeah, I've seen this character. Well, there's a couple characters here. Good Vibes, Fresh Coffee. I've seen that guild name. Alright, well, let's sell some things. Auctions. We had a couple of green items with this axe. I'm going to try throwing that on there. These paints. And I had another pair of those. Yeah, right there. Boom. Give everyone a little leg up here. Oh, excuse me. Well, it was a long weekend, a long couple weekends. We had a fun weekend last weekend, more or less. And then I had to get back into the grind Uber driving, which I did most of the week. Had some slow days with that, though, so that was stressful. If not exhausting, then stressful. So nice just to decompress today. Low-key streaming. Yeah, it's so slow to run around in classic WoW, and it's like the world itself is more of a character. You got to play against the world. You can't just zip around through the world like you can nowadays. Although once in a while I go retro and roleplay walk on my Pandaren character. Slow walking through the whole game. Like this. Oh, there's a coyote right over here. Yep, there it is. Offhand item. Okay, I probably already have a better offhand item. Oh, actually, I don't need an offhand item. I have wands. Mace and a wand. It's kind of a weird combo, really. You can see why they changed some of the default weapons for certain character classes over the years. Well, I think I'm going to log out in a minute. Started on dinner. Make Making some sheep pan chicken tonight. Okay, I'm gonna hearth back to. Actually, I may not be able to yet. Just did that a little while ago. I might have to run back. Yeah. Let's go park ourselves in Goldshire. Build up some rested experience points. We're gonna level this character all the way to level 60 slow grinding. We gotta take every advantage we can get. Stock up in provisions before we head out next time back to Westfall. Some more spring water, and see what food items we can throw in our action bar here. If you're just tuning in, we've been doing some chill, cozy, slow grinding, leveling in Classic Hardcore. Just headed back to Goldshire. We've been spending most of our time in the first little area in Westfall. But once I level up once or twice more, I'll have to push deeper into Westfall to keep leveling. Okay, let's see if there's any little cooking we can do. Here, let's make those. Okay, hang tight everyone. I'm going to pick a random streamer to raid, and then I'll be back a little later, probably after dinner. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. Hang tight. Just join whoever stream I'm raiding here. It'll be a surprise. See you in a bit.